Good morning, class 11 commerce. My name is Susang Lama and my subject is business studies. So before starting the subject, I welcome you all in RKSP school and I hope you all have business studies book, so which is easier for you to learn. So before starting the subject, I would like to tell you the distribution of marks in your examination. So see here, full marks is your 100. Out of 100, 20 marks is your for project marks and 80 marks is your for theory. Out of 80, it is categorized into two types, that is 36 marks and 44 marks. That is part A and part B. 36 marks is for your short answer type questions and MCQ, which consist 1 marks each. And in your 44 marks means it is a long type of questions. Long type means 4 marks for 8 questions and 6 marks for your 2 questions. So all together is your 80 marks for theory portion. Okay. After telling this marks, I would like to proceed my chapter. That is, first chapter is your nature and purpose of business. I hope you all heard about the word business. So business means what? हामीलाई के लाग्छ बिजनेस भन्दाखेरि? हामीले के सोच्छ? बजारमा दोकान अथवा गाउँमा दोकान जहाँनिर हामीले किन्छ उनीहरूले बेच्छ, just to earn profit. So meaning of business means what? It is a buying and selling of goods and services to earn profit. Without profit, no business can run. So to survive the business, profit is must for the business. Another one and second point is your characteristics or features of business. यसमा छ तिमीहरुको फर्स्टमा dealing in goods and services. So business always deals in goods and services. Goods means two types of goods is there, consumer goods and producer goods. Consumer goods means which we can consume every day in our life. For example, tea, milk, cloth, etc. And producer goods means which gives further production. For example, machine, tools, equipments, etc. It comes under the production goods. And services means what? Services which gives service to the customer. Say for example, transportation, banking, insurance, it all comes under service. Next point is your profit motive. Profit motive means business need profit. So profit is the primary motive for the business. Without earning profit, no business can run. So to run the business, they need profit. Another one is your element of risks. So everyone heard that everyone you heard about the proverb, that is no risks, no gain. Same as here in business. Business have to take risks to earn reward, that is to earn profit. So more risks, more gain, less risks, less gain. Okay. Another one is your satisfaction of customer. So it is very crucial point, or it is the key point for the business, because customer is the key for the business. Without customer, no business can run. So business have to do what? They satisfy the customer needs. Next point is your meaning of profession. Profession means it is a specialized occupation So specialized occupations means, for example, doctor, lawyer, teacher, chartered accountant, etc. are all comes under the profession. So they need higher education, training, qualification. Okay. Next point is your meaning of employment. Employment is an economic activities wherein people work for other. People ले के गर्छ अरूको लागि काम गर्छ. So उनीहरुलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ employment. People engaged in employment are known as employee. So the employee get remuneration, salary, commission from their employer. Employer means owner of the business or owner of any kind of institution. So this is the meaning of employment. Next point is your difference between business, profession and employment. यहाँनिर चाहिँ के छ भने differences के छ. First one is your qualification. Qualification मा के छ? Business मा के चाहिएन? Qualification is not required. But whereas in profession qualification is must. And in employment, according to the job, they need qualification. Next point is your reward. Business को लागि के छ? Profit is the reward, and in profession, fees is the reward. And for employment को लागि के छ? Remuneration or salary is the reward. Next one is risks. मैले अघि नै भनिहालेँ. Business को लागि के छ? Risk is high risk. Business मा के छ? High risk. Profession मा के छ? Limited risk. And in employment there is no risk. Another one is motive. के हो? Business को लागि profit is the prime motive. Profession को लागि service is the motive. And is employment को लागि remuneration is the motive for them. And last one is your necessity of capital. Necessity of capital मा business लाई के छ? High amount of capital is required according to the size of the business. Large size, medium size or small size. And in professions, limited amount of capital is needed. And in employment, no capital is needed. Okay, next point is your objective of business. Objective of business is categorized into two types, that is primary objective and secondary objective. Under primary objective, there is again it is categorized into three ways, that is economic objectives, human objectives and organic objectives. And in secondary objectives it is categorized into two types, that is social objectives and national objectives. Under economic objectives, economic objectives means what? Economy means it's related to money. So money, that is profit. Profit is the main motive for the business. Without profit, no business can establish or no business can expand or no business can run. So profit is the reward for the business and it comes under the economic objectives. Another one is your human objectives. Without human, no business can establish or we can say run, because to establish a business, labor or worker or employee is needed. Without labor, without worker, without employee, business cannot exist. Same as without customer, no business can run. Without investor, creditor or customer, they are all human beings. Next point is your organic objectives. Organic objectives भन्नुको मतलबै के आयो त? It is like a human body. जस्तै human body मा के आउँछ? फर्स्टमा इन्फेन्सी आउँछ, त्यहाँदेखि childhood, adolescence, and last one is maturity. Same as in business, first they have to set up their business, then after growth of business, and last to expand the business. So it is the organic objectives of business. Next one is your under secondary objective, के थियो त्यहाँनिर, social objectives and national objectives. सोशल अब्जेक्टिभ्स भन्नु बित्तिकै के गर्नु पर्यो, बिजनेसले सोसाइटीलाई हेर्नु पर्यो. सोसाइटीलाई कसरी हेर्नु? सोसाइटीलाई हेर्नु भन्नुको मतलब के गर्नु पर्यो, सप्लाई अफ क्वालिटी गुड्स टु द सोसाइटी एट अ रिजनेबल प्राइस. पैसा प्राइस महँगो गरेर सोसाइटीलाई हेल्प हुँदैन. सो सोसाइटीलाई हेल्प गर्नको लागि के चाहियो, they have to supply of quality goods at a reasonable price. Best quality of goods, हामीले भन्छ नि हाम्रो भाषामा cheap and best which we need, जसले चाहिँ बिजनेसले सोसाइटीलाई दिनु पर्यो. Another one is your national objectives. National objectives भन्नु बित्तिकै बिजनेस कहाँनिर स्ट्यान्ड भएको छ, obviously in society कहाँ छ, obviously in nation. So नेसनमा भएकोले गर्दाखेरि बिजनेसको एउटा रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटी के पनि छ, ब्यालेन्स रिजनल ग्रोथ. कसैलाई के पनि गर्नु भएन, उसले आफ्नो ग्रोथ पनि हेर्नु पर्यो, साइड बाई साइड सोसाइटी एज वेल एज नेसन. सो इट इज द मिनिङ अफ नेसनल objectives. Next point is your role of profit in business. As we know, profit is the main objective of each and every kind of business. So maximum profit means maximum expansion of business, and less profit means less expansion of the business. So profit is very important for the every kind of business. And here it is given, number 1 point, efficiency of the business. जति प्रॉफिट अर्न गर्नु सक्छ त्यति नै बिजनेसले आफ्नो क्यापेसिटी बढाउन सक्छ, आफ्नो एफिसिएन्सी बढाउन सक्छ टु बाई मोडर्नाइज इक्विपमेन्ट. नेक्स्ट point is your growth and expansion of business. By earning profit, the business can expand their business. If they are not earning profit, the business cannot expand their business. So it depends upon how much they are earning profit. Next point is your survival of the business. Business survive गर्नुको लागि के चाहियो, profit. So profit is very important to survive the business. अघि नै भने, so it is called, profit is called the lifeblood for the business. Next point is your reward of bearing the risks. Business मा risk हुन्छै हुन्छ. Without risks there is no reward. Reward means profit. So every business have to take risks. So after taking the risks, the business will get reward, that is profit. Another one is return to investors. Investors means who are investing or financing the business or company. So उनीहरुलाई पनि पैसा आफ्टर अ सर्टेन पिरियड अफ टाइम उनीहरुलाई उनीहरुको क्यापिटल के गर्नु पर्यो, रिफन्ड गर्नु पर्यो विथ इन्ट्रेस्ट. यदि उनीहरुले इफ दे आर अर्निङ प्रॉफिट अर्न गर्नु सकेन भने उनीहरुले रिटर्न गर्न सक्दैन. सो रिटर्न नगर्दाखेरि उनीहरुको बीचमा कोअर्डिनेसन हुँदैन. सो पैसा रिटर्न गर्नको लागि पनि के चाहियो, प्रॉफिट इज भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट. Okay. Next point is your classification of business activities. Business activities is categorized into two types, that is industrial activities and commercial activities. Industrial activities ma अझै यसलाई categorize गरेको छ into 4 parts ma. Number 1 is your genetic industry. Genetic industry को example के छ, nursery, poultry, fishing, etc. Another one is your extractive industry. Extractive industry को examples है mining, oil refinery, agriculture, etc. These are the examples of extractive industry. Next point is your manufacturing industry. Manufacturing industry को examples है cement, sugar, textiles, etc. जसले goods manufactured गर्छ. Another one is your construction industry. Construction भनेको मतलब जो कुरा बनाउनु. Say for example, building, bridge, dams, etc. These are the examples of construction industry. Next point is your commercial activities. Commercial activities पनि दुईटा भागमा categorize गरेको छ. One is trade and another one is H2 trade. Trade लाई again it is categorized into home trade and foreign trade. Home trade is again it is categorized into two parts, that is wholesaler trade and retailer trade. र foreign trade लाई categorize गरेको छ into three parts, that is export, import and interport. र H2 trade लाई categorize गरेको छ into 6 points ma, that is transportation, warehousing, banking, insurance, advertising and publicity. The last one is your communication. So one by one point लाई let we discuss. First ma छ तिमीहरुको industrial activities. Industry भनेको मतलब के हो? Industry भनेको it is a manufacturing जहाँनिर चाहिँ के हुन्छ, raw material are converted into finished goods. Raw materials means काँचो पदार्थ. Say for example, from sugarcane, this industry can convert it into a finished goods, that is sugar. Sugarcane into sugar. Sugarcane is your raw material and sugar is your finished goods. So it is the converting point from raw material to finished goods. Under these industrial activities, it is categorized on number one is your on the basis of type of goods produced. Number one, as I had already explained, manufacturing industry, extractive industry, genetic industry and construction industry. Next number point is your on the basis of size and investment. According to the size of the according to the size of the business, the investor can invest their capital. For example, number one is micro industry. Micro means small. So in this industry, the investment capital is under 25 lakh. Under 25 lakh, investment goes under micro industry. Next is your small scale industry. Small scale industries को investment कति छ भने it is 25 lakh to 5 crore. Another point medium scale industry. Medium scale industry मा investment छ 5 crore to 10 crores. And in large scale of business, it is exceed 10 crores. So investment according to the size of the business. Next point is your on the basis of technology employed. So there is two kind of technology employed. One is heavy industry and another one is light industry. Heavy industry means huge of capital is invested in this business to purchase a capital asset. And in light industry, small amount of investment is needed for this light industry. For example, food products, stationery, cosmetics, etc. So these are related with light industry. Next one is your on the basis of activities, that is primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. There is a three kind of sector. Primary sectors means here it comes extractive and genetic industry. Secondary sectors ma ke ayo bhane manufacturing industry, and third ma tertiary sectors ma ko ayo bhane it's a service motive, that is transportation, banking, insurance. यो सबै चाहिँ के आयो third sector मा आयो, that is tertiary sectors. On the basis of activities, it is categorized into three sectors, that is primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. Under primary sector, it includes extractive industry and genetic industry. Under secondary sector, it includes manufacturing industry and construction industry. And last one, tertiary sector includes the services. Services like transportation, banking, insurance, warehousing, packaging, advertising, etc. It all comes under the tertiary sector, which gives services for the business. Okay. So, this much for today. Thank you.